breaking ball that he hooks into the right field corner, and that's a fair ball. Hits at the 330 mark, and the Phillies have a base hit. After 16 in a row, retired by Max Scherzer.
I'm Darwin Zook with the MLB.com FastCast. Max Scherzer wasn't unhittable on Friday night. He was only really, really good. Coming off a one-hitter and then a no-hitter, Scherzer was perfect into the sixth inning against the Phillies and wound up surrendering 2 runs over 8 innings in the 5-2 win. The scoreless streak for national starters was snapped at 47 1/3 innings, but Washington did pick up their 7th straight win. For Scherzer, it was career victory number 100. Before the game, Ryne Sandberg resigned as Phillies manager, a position he has held since August of 2013. Third base coach Pete Mackanin was named interim skipper.
Jordy Mercer with a walk-off. The Bucks take game 1 against the Braves.
Jordy Mercer drove in Andrew McCutchen with the game winner in the 10th. The Pirates beat the Braves 3-2 in Pittsburgh. Greg Garcia's first big league homer tied it in the 8th, and the Cardinals pulled out an extra innings win on an error in the 10th. Peter Borges was shaken up scoring the game winner, but he had to be happy about St. Louis's 3-2 win over the Cubs. Edwin Encarnacion blasted a grand slam in the first inning and a solo shot in the 7th as the Blue Jays powered past the Rangers 12-2. Prince Fielder hit his 300th career homer in the loss. Brett Anderson struck out 10 over 7 frames, and Scott Van Slyke homered in support. The Dodgers beat the Marlins 7-1. Giancarlo Stanton hurt his hand on a swing in the 9th. He is set to undergo further tests. Noah Syndergaard outdueled Johnny Cueto with 8 innings of 1-run ball. The Mets edged the Reds 2-1 at Citi Field. Rajai Davis tied it at 4 with a solo homer in the 7th, and JD Martinez gave the Tigers a lead with a blast in the 8th as the Tigers snuck by the White Sox 5-4.
He is crisp, forever young. Oh, did the Yankees need that?
Chris Young took out a go-ahead 3-run shot in the 7th to rally the Yankees by the Astros 3-2. Dellin Betances tossed the final 1 1/3 innings for his 5th save. Carlos Santana's homer tied it in the top of the 8th, but Chris Davis singled in the go-ahead run in the bottom half of the inning. The Orioles got by the Indians 4-3. Brian Dozier homered to lead off the top of the 1st, and Gerardo Parra returned the favor in the bottom half. The Brewers didn't stop there, however, reeling off 10 runs over the first 2 frames on their way to a 10-4 win over the Twins. Brock Holt drove in the go-ahead run in the 10th to help the Red Sox buy the Rays 4-3 in St. Petersburg. Every Red Sox starter had at least 1 hit in the win. Kendrys Morales and Alex Gordon homered in support of Edinson Volquez. The KC starter gave up just 1 run over 7 innings in the Royals' 5-2 win over the Athletics. Matt Kemp brought home the go-ahead run with a sac fly in the 5th and scored a run on Justin Upton's single in the 8th. The Padres doubled up the Diamondbacks 4-2. Taijuan Walker fired 7 strong innings, and Robinson Cano homered in the 8th. Mariners 3, Angels 1. And finally, Nolan Arenado stayed red hot, hitting a 3-run shot in the 6th and a solo blast in the 9th. Carlos Gonzalez collected 5 hits and 3 runs of his own as the Rockies held on to beat the Giants 8-6. For more on Friday's games and for all your baseball news, stay with MLB.com. It's baseball everywhere.